If your ASL sentences are feeling awkward, this is probably why. My name is Michelle Wehrman, and I'm your guide to better communication in ASL. And this is the Grammar Series. Today, I'll teach you 2 ways to create the perfect ASL sentence. And yes, there are 2 ways, not just one. We're actually going to start this lesson by debunking a huge myth. Often, beginning signers get the idea that American Sign Language and English have absolutely nothing in common, that these languages are complete opposites of each other. But that's not actually true, and that's sort of good for you as an English speaker. The truth is that 60% of all basic ASL sentences follow the same exact word order as English sentences. They both follow subject-verb-object order. In English, what this sounds like is the sentence, I like ice cream. I am the subject, the person doing the action. Like is the verb, and ice cream is my object. I am the one liking the ice cream. In ASL, I could sign this sentence the exact same way. I like ice cream. I don't need to move it around. Here are 5 more sentences in English and their equivalent sentences in ASL so that you can practice along and get a feel for what subject-verb-object looks like and sounds like. Number 1, my mom wants a dog. In ASL, I would sign, my mom wants dog. Number 2, they enjoy playing outside. They enjoy play outside. Number 3, I'm taking many classes. Me take many class. Number 4, my child feels scared. My child feels scared. And number 5, the 2 of us don't like spiders. The 2 of us don't like spiders. As I went through those 5 sentences, you may have noticed 2 things. The first is that I never use the to be verb. ASL doesn't use the to be verb. So anytime you're thinking, how do I sign am, is, are, you don't. It's absolutely not a part of ASL, and you need to leave that out. The second thing you may have noticed is that I didn't use the past or future tenses. In fact, I didn't mention time at all. And that's because when we add time to a sentence, the basic format changes a little bit. So you need to stay tuned for another grammar lesson where I focus in on how to create sentences with time markers in them. Keep watching for that in the future. Now that you have a better understanding of subject-verb-object word order in basic ASL sentences, we can move on to the second way to create an ASL sentence, and that's by following topic-comment word order. About 40% of all ASL sentences are created this way. Topic-comment sentences almost feel like you're taking the English language and flipping it backwards. Remember my first sentence, I like ice cream? Well, ice cream is my topic, my object. And for a topic-comment sentence, I'm going to start with the ice cream and then give my comment. This is what that looks like. Ice cream. I like it. They enjoy playing outside becomes playing outside. They enjoy it. The playing outside is my topic, and my comment is they enjoy it. My mom wants a dog. Dog is definitely my topic, so I'm going to start with that and then make my comment. Dog. My mom wants. So each time I have to identify my sentence, what my topic is. What is the thing that the entire sentence is focused in on? By the way, topic-comment style sentences are terrific for redirecting conversation. What do I mean by that? Imagine that the 2 of us have been having an in-depth discussion about a problem you had at work last week. We've been going on and on and on, but suddenly I remember the fact that you and I are planning to go out to lunch tomorrow. I'd love to ask you whether pizza is a good option. I am going to interrupt our conversation with a topic-comment style sentence like this. Pizza, you like? Pizza, do you like it? Now, why did I choose a topic-comment style question? Well, because if I had asked, you like pizza, It kind of seems like this goes along with the conversation you're already having, but that doesn't make sense because there was no conflict about pizza. Instead, by starting with the topic pizza, it's almost like putting a red flashing sign in front of you that says, hold up, we're talking about pizza for a second. When you're first learning American Sign Language, topic comment sentences can feel really strange and awkward because they are so very different from what you're used to as an English speaker. Don't panic. It's okay because 60% of sentences generally follow a subject-verb-object format, which you are very used to. So go ahead and create your sentences that way and continue practicing topic comment sentences on the side. As you become more comfortable with them, you're more likely to use them in conversation. Hopefully, now that you know that both subject-verb-object sentence structure and topic comment sentence structure are a valid part of ASL and a part of everyday conversation, you'll feel a lot more comfortable and look less awkward building your own sentences. Remember that the point of learning a language is to use it conversationally. So go out, meet people, and get used to signing. If you would love more support with your ASL language learning and you like the way I teach, go ahead and click the link below for my free beginner course. This will give you the fundamentals you need to get started learning and will teach you how to do a kick-ass introduction. If you are already on your language learning journey or you know that you are committed to going all the way, check out my other courses. Stay tuned for my next grammar lesson.